I'm Tim Godardo with the City of Leavenworth. I'm the superintendent down at the Leavenworth Wastewater Treatment Plant.
My name is Reggie Williams. I'm the lead operator, chief plant operator, class 3 operator for the City of Leavenworth Wastewater Treatment Plant.
Here at the Leavenworth Wastewater Treatment Plant, we treat all the wastewater from the VA, from the federal prison, and from the Fort Leavenworth, and all the houses and businesses in the City of Leavenworth. Here, there's 160 miles of sanitary sewer lines that brings all that down here to the plant.
Now, at this time, all the sewer water has been collected. It's coming here to the plant. It's coming underground. The first part of the process, it goes to the bar screen. And at the bar screen, the water comes through. We have fingers that go through a screen, and it pulls up the large debris, such as rags, sticks, and things on that line that might click a pump. Now, if you care to look down here, we can show you how it operates. Now, once the device reaches the bottom and goes through the sewer, it brings any debris back up, and it brings back and it puts it back on the conveyor here. And from there, it gets put into a dumpster. Okay, up until this point, all the wastewater has been gravity fed. Once it gets to this point here, it is pumped to the next stage. Currently, we stand here in our mechanical shop where we service, operate, and maintain the equipment, which is crucial in order to keep all the equipment running properly. Now we're going to go into what we call the raw sewage building. Now we're standing in front of the aeration basin. Now, the pumps we see previously pumps the wastewater to this point here. Now, the wastewater gets aerated, gets stirred up by the air, by pumps. All inorganic material sinks to the bottom. All organic materials, they get aerated and they mix up. Now, there's the large screws at the bottom of these basins. Is that on timer that takes all the inorganic materials and it gets transferred into a dumpster.
The inorganic material from the aeration basin gets dumped into the dumpsters.
Now what we're doing is we're standing on top of one of our primary clarifiers. Now, once you get through with the aeration basin, it comes over here. All the floating material floats to the top. Heavy material sinks down to the bottom. Detention time is roughly 2 to 4 hours. We have pumps that are attached to each one of the clarifiers here that's on a timer, which pumps the materials that have been brought out of here to the other side of the main building in what we call the holding tank. We have 4 primary clarifiers for this process. Thank you. This is one of our primary clarifiers, actually primary clarifier number 3. This one we have drained down for maintenance. As you can tell, we have skimmer arms on the top and the bottom, which skims off the material that's in the clarifiers when it's full. Now, once the wastewater leaves the primary clarifiers, it goes to what we call a settled sewage building. From there, it gets pumped up to the top of what we call trickling filters. These trickling filters are a very interesting process. The trickling filter has plastic media that looks like honeycomb, which is infused with bacteria. And that bacteria actually eats up all the organic material that's in wastewater that's harmful for us. All right, now at this point here, we had our north final clarifier. Now, the process is similar to that of the primary. Only difference is, by the time we get to this part of the process, anything that comes off the top of the trickling filter, any sloughs, comes to this point. Anything that has not settled out from this point, it ends up here. And once it's skimmed off, it goes back to the head of the plant to start the process all over again. Thank you. Now, at this point, once the wastewater leaves the final clarifiers, it comes to what we call here as the UV building. ultraviolet lights. Now, once the wastewater passes underneath these ultraviolet lights will kill 99.8% of all disease-carrying bacteria. Now, once it leaves here, it is certified to be as clean as lake water. We have permits, and the water is tested, and it is verified. Now, out of these banks here, we have 6 banks of these lights to make sure that everything is done to government specifics. Thank you.
Hi, this is City of Leavenworth Wastewater Laboratory. We test our wastewater coming in and out of the plant here, from tests of pH to total suspended solids to biochemical oxygen demand, along with E. coli, and report it to the state. And here we got an incubator for the E. coli, 24-hour test. We incubate it at 25 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. And here we have our viewing cabinet to view our E. coli count. The fluorescence from this special light will make the wells in this tray fluorescence, and each well counts towards an E. coli